In the headlines of Cần News, leaders of Cần Thơ City inspected the transfer and reception of soldiers, visited and offered gifts to youngsters in Bình Thủy district who are going to join the army in 2023. Leaders of Cần Thơ City check the construction progress of Tây Đô Bridge. Cần Thơ City's health department experimentally implemented the electronic health record from March 1st to September 30th, 2023. Hello, it's good to see you back here in this edition of Cần News and Top News today. On February 7th afternoon, Party Central Member cum Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee cum Head of the National Assembly Delegation of Cần Thơ City inspected the transfer and reception of soldiers, visited and offered gifts to youngsters in Bình Thủy district who are going to join the army in 2023. Accompanying were leaders of Cần Thơ City People's Committee and commanders of the military headquarters. The delegation visited families of youngsters Trần Đức Dũng in area number 5, Bình Thủy district, and Nguyễn Trần Phi in area number 1, Tanap Ward. Secretary Lê Quang Mạnh encouraged the youngsters and their families before joining the army, believing that with youth determination and responsibility, the youth of Cần Thơ will make efforts to overcome difficulties and will fulfill their assigned tasks and become the pride of their families and local authorities. Then the delegation came to check the transfer of soldiers at Bình Thủy District's military headquarters under the student board. The secretary highly valued the careful preparations done by the district when noting the locality to raise vigilance for safe and solemn transfer of soldiers as stipulated.
Permanent member, head of the Publicity Education Board under Cần Thơ City Party Committee Nguyễn Ngọc Tâm and representative of competent sector have just come to check the transfer to soldiers in Nước Urban District. In general, the transfer of soldiers is carefully prepared by Nước Urban District. This year, Nước District is assigned to recruit 220 youngsters to join the army. 100% of youngsters in Nước Urban District have so far been ready to join the army. Mr. Nguyễn Ngọc Tâm suggested the locality continue cutting thoughts of the recruited youngsters and their families, ensuring food safety and hygiene.
In the happy atmosphere of the Army Enlistment Festival on February 8th, communes, schools, and towns across Cần Thơ City organized ceremonies to see off youngsters to depart for military service in 2023. At the site, the Military Service Councils proclaimed the names of recruited youngsters and remind them of promoting heroic traditions to deserve the trust and expectation of authority, people, and families. This year, Cái Răng has 205 youngsters recruited to join the army. In Vĩnh Thành Suburban District, leaders of communes and towns praised the voluntary spirit of youngsters. 190 recruited youngsters also showed their determination to build and protect the fatherland. The Military Service Council of Châu Văn Liêm Ward on Urban District also organized a ceremony to see off recruited youngsters and offered a recruit a gift that consists of essentials in the army life. In 2023, Châu Văn Liêm Ward is assigned to recruit 28 youngsters to join the army. On February 8th morning, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Ngọc Hè and leaders of department sectors of the city came to check the construction progress of Tây Đô Bridge.
The project of building Tây Đô Bridge is invested by the city's transport department at a construction cost of over 200 billion Vietnam dong earmarked from the budget. Nearly 1 year after construction, the first unit of bridge has been completed and was opened to traffic on the traditional third. The construction unit is now focusing on clearing the old one to build the second unit. The main investor and founding suburban districts Project Management Land Fund Development Board have agreed resettlement and given compensation for stricken households. After inspecting, Vice Chairman Nguyễn Ngọc Hè highly valued the construction progress of the project while assigning the main investor and founding suburban district to be in charge of the site clearance and resettlement tasks, removing any obstacle so that the second unit of the bridge can be completed by the end of the year.
Head of Cần Thơ City's Management Board of Processing and Industrial Zones Phạm Duy Tính, leaders of the Natural Resources and Environment Department, People's Committee of Vĩnh Hành Suburban District, and representatives of Vietnam Singapore Industrial Park, or VSIP for short, came to survey the site where the groundbreaking ceremony will be organized and the construction progress of Vĩnh Hành Industrial Zone project, the first phase. The groundbreaking ceremony of the first phase of Vĩnh Hành Industrial Zone project is expected to be held in June 2023 in Vĩnh Quy hamlet, Vĩnh Trên Cam Ranh. The first phase of Vĩnh Hành Industrial Zone project has so far been underway scheduled. Site clearance is scheduled in April and May, and the construction of the zone will be underway afterwards. On February 7th, Thành holds Student Board for Voluntary Blood Donation in coordination with Garang Urban District Student Board for Voluntary Blood Donation and Cần Thơ City's Hematology and Blood Transfusion Hospital organized the first blood donation type in 2023 as part of the Red Spring Festival in Garang Urban District.
More than 300 donors who are party members, youth union members, and local Sinh Hưng Thành ward responded to the call. After screening, 160 units of blood were donated, representing nearly 81% of the target set for the whole year 2023. In the time ahead, the steering board will continue propagandizing and mobilizing blood donation, contributing, multiplying, and voluntary blood donation movement to fulfill the goal of 2023.
Cần Thơ City's Health Department has experimentally implemented the electronic health record from March 1st to September 30, 2023. Currently, the People's Health Management software is freely implemented at grassroots health stations, where the electronic health records of each citizen will be set on administrative information data, medical insurance, and residential data based on personal identification numbers. In the meantime, the records will update administrative information and health data when citizens come for health checkups and treatments with their health insurance cards at 106 grassroots health units run by the Health Department. The poem music night program entitled Type STEM took place at the stage of Cần Thơ Medicine Pharmacy University. The program was jointly held by Cần Thơ City's Writers Association and Cần Thơ Medicine Pharmacy University to celebrate the 68th Vietnam Physicians Day, February 27th.
The program consisted of music routines that praised the party, alcohol, love for the homeland, culture of minority, performances of folk music tunes, the poem-song exchange. The program attracted hundreds of poets, poem lovers, lecturers, and students, created a happy cultural music playground on the New Year occasion. Cần Thơ City's Writers Association presented 60 volumes of poetry to Cần Thơ Medicine Pharmacy University.
Vietnam Airlines has just revealed that from upcoming March and April, it will resume 5 flight routes between Vietnam and China, restoring a total of 9 out of 10 flight routes to China in comparison with the time before the epidemic. Specifically, the national flag carrier will resume flights on Hanoi-Beijing with the frequency of 3 flights a week, while increasing the frequency of flights between Hanoi-Ho Chi Minh and Guangzhou-Shanghai by 4 flights a week. The move is part of efforts to restore its international flights safely and meet passengers' demands. In the last minutes, let's look at the updated weather forecast. The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Cần Thơ News. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please visit our website, kênh TV.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.